Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The new season is finally upon us, and for the Falcons, they have high expectations at the quarterback spot this season. It's the Jets going up against the Falcons. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
Larry, we are just off of Centennial Olympic Park Drive at the home of the Falcons since 1992. It's the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Jets and the Atlanta Falcons. They come out here in the eye. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Still first down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Darren Lee in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Still 9 yards to go on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. Wide none. Wide none. Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds a man with a crossing route. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 17 yards out. And the Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Let's go, let's go. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's got his man on the comebacker. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today...
To throw now in his own end zone. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the ground with a tight end. So we've reached halftime here on... Jeez. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Come on, let's go. Ryan 38.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fighting through. Eluding the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. And they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. They find some open field here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. To throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Ten-yard penalty there on first down, so now 1st and 20. They come out here in the eye. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's third down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He's got his man on the crossing route. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So they're operating in the red zone. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Come on, let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Their dangerous wide receiver. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the... They'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
Come on, let's go. Ohio. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. They'll drop to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
The ground. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to